This is the Viltrox 85mm f1.8. If you shoot Fujifilm, you were probably excited to hear that Viltrox was going to be making a new lens for the X mount. Or maybe you weren't, because Fuji already has a perfectly good lens in this category. But if you are cheap and shoot Fujifilm, like me, then you were probably excited when this lens was announced. Now, big shout out to the guy who made the first video that put me on this lens. I'll leave a link in the description to his video. He did a real good job of testing it out before it was even being produced. And without his video, I probably never would have even known about this lens, so thanks a lot. Well, now the lenses are shipping. A lot of people have them. I see them popping up on the forums. And I just wanted to share my initial thoughts on it. It just came in the mail yesterday, so I opened it up, took my kids outside, made them run around, took some pictures, and it's really good. Now for me personally, I'm shooting this with a 16-55. I have the 50-140 right over there, and my wife and I both shoot weddings together. And I didn't want to buy a second 50-140 just because I thought it'd be cool to have a prime lens as my secondary telephoto option. Now as far as the 90f2, I was ready to buy it. It was a focal length that I knew I would like and something that I could use in tandem with my 50-140. Or if my wife and I got split up, I know she could take the 50-140 and I would be good with that 90mm. But then the news dropped that Viltrox was making this lens, so I decided to hold off a little bit. And so far, I'm glad I did, because the lens is pretty sweet and it's like half the price of the Fuji option. So let's do a quick unboxing and see what comes with the lens. So here's the box. It's a box. So you eventually push it and get another box. Then you struggle to open this box as well. And now it's an empty box. So you will get some of these silica gel things, which are great. They just are. You will also get a lens bag that says Viltrox. I never use these, ever, but my kids like to play with them. They put treasure in there, so. All right, so then you will get some instructions. A very nice detailed picture of the lens. The instructions will tell you all about it. Now, something that is interesting is it will tell you that there is a USB upgrade port. So let's hope that if Fujifilm ever disables this lens with their firmware, hopefully Viltrox will be able to get it back into the system. Not gonna read those because nobody does. Then it comes with a warranty card. And you can fill all that out and send it in. Probably should do that. Next, there is a certificate of something. Quality control. So now you get to the real stuff. So here we have the lens. It's nice in this foam casing, which is actually very sturdy. Cool. Then the lens is wrapped in a cloth or a bag. There's another version of that cloth thing, and that's it for the box. So dun, 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 dun. Here we have the lens. And there it is. So it has this cool red badge because you got to put red on a lens, right? It might even be orange, I don't know. So it says DF-RBW. So don't mess with this lens. Do you understand? It's serious. It'll say 85-1.8 in case you ever forget which lens you're shooting. This one says X mount on it right there. The front has nice pinch hoods. I'm so glad we have these hoods now, and these lens caps now instead of the old ones like Canon used to use. Ooh, so you take it off, and I've already gotten mine dirty, you see. Yeah, but I don't care. So, got a lens cap. It is a 72mm thread, in case you're wondering. Now, the hood, it kind of feels like those bogus aftermarket hoods you get on eBay. And that is kind of exactly what it is when you think about it. The lens itself feels great. It's metal, I guess. The focusing ring is very well dampened. Man, does it feel good. It feels great. It feels excellent. And something I'll tell you straight away, the focusing, when you pop it in manual focusing, you got focus peaking going, it feels really nice to focus this lens. I don't know if it's focused by wire. I really doubt that it is by the way it feels. It might be, but who knows. But yeah, when you focus with this in manual, it doesn't have that crazy fly-by-wire feeling to it. It feels like kind of like older DSLR lenses. So you'll notice the lens has a red dot right there, and the hood has a red dot right there. So when your powers combine, kind of a thing. So that's it with the hood on. The hood does an okay job, I guess. I shot it directly into the sun and it handled flare pretty well. Nothing scientific, and it was my first time shooting with the lens, like within 10 minutes of me getting it. So overall, my first impressions are that this lens is really nice. It feels nice, it focuses nice, the autofocus is great. Now, if you're coming from one extreme end of the focus range to the other, it might feel a little sluggish, might feel like it's just taking its time, but it goes slowly but surely to get there. But what I found is once you're in that range, it's very snappy to get back and forth between things. It's only the extreme ends that it's kind of slow. The continuous focus is good from what I could tell. I had my little boy walk towards me and it was able to continuously focus on him pretty well. Something I noticed is that in video mode, the autofocus is much more snappy. And it might not even be a good thing depending on what you're trying to do. It'll just kind of snap back and forth. It doesn't gradually move back and forth, which is kind of strange. I wish they would flip-flop those qualities. I'd like it to be snap, snap, snap all the time in photo mode and a little more smooth when in video mode, but who knows. I'm looking forward to using it. We have a wedding coming up this weekend, so I'm going to be trying it out. Once I've had a chance to really put it through its paces and see how it works in those very unforgiving situations, then I'll be able to come back with more sample images and maybe give you a better idea of if it's worth the currently $379. So if you'd like to see how this lens holds up after I've had a chance to shoot it in some better situations and see some sample photos, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and watch out for that very unscientific lens review that will be coming your way sometime this year. Thanks for watching.